What's happening, my people? It's Mr. Al Pete with the MPN Network Podcast. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We are here for another interview. This has been I won't say this has been an interview in the making, but it feels like it being the fact that we're sitting here talking about the album that's in that is here.
Yes, sir.
That's been in the making. So, my man Booda Davis, how you doing?
I'm amazing, fam. What's going on, man?
Man, listen. Sipping on this Ciroc.
I feel you.
Was it Ciroc Citrus? Feel like bring the tree. He said bring the tree.
I saw the commercial on that shit. I still ain't tasted though.
Yeah.
All about to-do list.
Well, speaking of, because I know you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the choice? What would you recommend as far as drinking?
They call me Duval Davis.
Duval Davis.
That's what they call me.
Okay. Seen you dancing a little bit from time to time.
Hey, rock it up. That's what I do.
I was like, I don't think I.
Hey, that's what I do, bro.
I don't think I've been around Booda when he's been drinking.
Life of the party, bro.
Life of the party.
Hey, sober tips.
Okay.
Every single time.
Well, I see that on Twitter for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, on Twitter for sure. He's definitely. We have some people in here that are not on Twitter, but we need to get them on Twitter possibly. So I don't know. Well, you know what? It go down on Twitter, man. It's kind of a battlefield if you depend on who you messing with. So, yeah. But nevertheless, we are here for the album. I'm here. How you feel about it, man?
I feel amazing, bro. A long time coming. It's been
4 years,
man, closer to 5.
Really?
Therapy sessions was September of 16.
Okay.
So probably like 4.5 years, man. It was time. Got to do a lot of growing, a lot of learning, personal life, and how to release music. Growing in music. So yeah, it was.
So you say releasing music. Explain that process. What
basically, once you do something, you have that experience. You see what worked, what didn't work, what people gravitated to, what they didn't. So you just sit back, observe, you learn, work on your craft, and you cross your T's, dot your I's.
Okay.
Like instead of just throwing it on SoundCloud. Okay, now, God, how do I reach more people? Because a lot of people ain't gonna go to SoundCloud. Now, how do I get on these streaming platforms, the Apples, the Titles, the Spotify's, the iHearts, and all that? So you just do your research, man, and look for your target audience. You have to learn that. That's I feel like that's most important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because if you just releasing music, you don't even know like who you're aiming for, who's gonna listen or whatever. So it's just knowing what you want to talk about. Finding out what the people are, your target audience, and you cater to them. Yeah.
It's good you do that, man, because most artists fail to do that.
Yeah.
They fail to take that role for themselves as well as maybe hire people to fill those roles in or whatever. Absolutely. But I will say it was clutch that you threw it on SoundCloud first to give
man. It's like
I jumped online and was like, oh yeah.
Being an artist, I'm pretty sure that you can relate. It's like when you create something new, bro, it's like that excitement, that anxiousness that you have. It's like, I know I got a release date right here, but man, I want the people to feel the same emotion that I have. Because in 2 weeks, I'm still gonna be excited, but it's different in that moment. As soon as you leave the studio, you get in the car playing it. It's like you want to share that experience. So that's where it gets kind of difficult having that discipline to wait till the entire project is done. Because sometimes, like, you might leave the studio, you only got 1 or 2 songs, and you talking about the album coming soon, but you're releasing what you got already. It's like, okay, then say what if something happened in your schedule, you can't record for another 3-4 months, if that. So now you just got 2 songs. Now the hype has died down. That anticipation on your album, so like people on something else. So you gotta rebuild that
energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you did. Throwing it out on SoundCloud. It was. I felt like that was a move. Like, okay, I just want to throw it out.
I had to.
Just on the artist tip,
man.
But I don't think a lot of people think about how that turned into a marketing part. You know what I'm saying? And it added to like everything that was coming up before that. Because you had, it was videos of you being in the studio and stuff like that. And people don't think about the fact that's marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a way to engage who's paying attention. Who knows what Booda can do.
Exactly.
He hasn't been out, he hasn't released the album within 4 years.
Right.
It all adds to it. So
yeah, one thing, even if I wasn't in the studio, I would still try to give like little snaps of my everyday life, just to kind of build that rapport and that relationship with the friends, the fans, whatever you want to call them, because it's like, okay, they're learning you. Okay, I think I'm starting to know who this guy is. So when he comes out, now I want to support it. See how he puts both of them together, the real life and the artist. Are they the same person? Are they alter egos or, whatever? So it's like, just always show that you're moving, you're doing something.
Gotcha. So, I've been, of course, I've been listening to it since, it's been about 3 weeks now, actually. Yeah, because I caught it when I was in Kentucky. And that was good that I was in a different space to hear that album, man. And I woke up and listened to it, and it was great, man. But
I appreciate it, man.
From the sermon, just the whole album, man, was well put together, man. It definitely showed different angles of how you can attack situations. It showed the vulnerability side of you.
Absolutely. That's key.
That's key. Speak on it.
Got to. It's a lot of people that can rap. Can rap their ass off. But after that track is off, like, did I learn anything from it? Can I take away anything from it? Does this have replay value? Can I resort to this when I'm going through some shit? I need someone to know that, damn, they going through this shit too. How do they navigate through it? I can get through it too. So it's like, that's why it's like, I just talk about real situations. And then at the same time, I throw out my metaphors and my punchlines just to let my peers know I can really do this rap shit. Like, don't get it fucked up. Yeah. I can do this, but it makes more. It's more important for me to deliver a message. That's where your replay value comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
And people gravitate to you. Like, everybody can rap, but do they feel you? So that's definitely key.
Yeah, man. That was because everybody, and this is just me looking at the platform of hip hop, let alone platform of Duval Hip Hop.
Right.
We know that Booda can rap.
Right.
we know Booda gonna come through with the punchlines, the aggressiveness of how hip hop breeds that aggressive flow. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a competitive aspect of it, but the competitive side of it. So for you to be able to be vulnerable in a lot of those songs, man. Like Cry was a good one, man. It was just the tone of your voice on it, man. Like it was still Booda, but then like it was a really like defining message in that song.
Right.
And it's like you said, it's definitely important, man.
Yeah, and that just comes down to just perfecting your craft, man. It's like when you write a song, you have to channel that energy of your lyrics. You can't. That's where different styles and flows and aggression that you just know when to tone down, when to turn up. It's like whatever you're writing about, you have to channel that emotion and deliver it in the song. That's where your true emotions. People, I don't know if they know, but they gravitate to it. You can hear it, even if you can't explain what it is. This has it, and they just keep on spinning.
That's how it flowed from Cry to Nobody Noticed. Yeah. Like the transition part on that album. Yeah. From that song to the I guess the low tone.
Yeah, I got you.
Like that definitely. That was executed like perfectly, man.
Yeah, man. I had a lot of help from the squad, LRK, man. They helped me, order, got my track listing. That's what it helps to have a great team around you. Yeah. Everybody that thinks different, has a different POV on it, but also coming together for the same end goal. Yeah, so man, it was amazing. It's like, haven't been out in almost 5 years, so when we came into the sermon, it's like I gotta talk my shit, bro. Like maybe motherfucker forgot who the fuck I am, so you like let me go ahead and spit a little bit.
Listen, you got to remind people sometimes.
Because man, I promise you, bro, we have so much talent in the city. Like boys can really rap their ass off, and that was part of the motivation of putting the album out, because it's been like 5 years. If you don't do something in 3 to 6 months, shit, you are the old news. So we talking about that in 5 years. So it's like, okay, let me throw my hat back in the ring, man. Let them know that I do this too. Yeah. So it's like, just talk my shit a little bit, and at the same time just drop gems.
Yeah.
And then, the ball game, just kind of up bounce, club record or whatever. Then I think it was Boss Bitch that was just show you that I can flip over to and do a club bang for the ladies and all that type of shit.
Shouts out to Sleep.
Yeah, my cousin Sleep, man.
Oh,
He got something
Sleep,
crazy coming, bro.
And Dre Rose.
Yeah, Dre Rose on that.
So that was
my gosh, bro.
Dre Rose. Yeah.
Dre Rose is a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Dude,
he's part of camp too, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely, man. He's he's definitely one of a kind, bro. He has no weakness whatsoever.
So it sounds like a little bit of the inspiration for the album was because of what was going on in the Duval hip hop culture, correct? As far as
a large majority of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
I would say.
I didn't think it was large.
I would say at least 60%, bro.
Okay.
I mean, it was just because, like, when you're out of it, man, it's like you saying, everybody playing around you, like, damn, I want to call my number, coach. Let me jump in too, man. Yeah, man. So it was definitely motivation, man. I was inspired. Whether a lot of them are younger, but I can still be inspired by anybody that's moving, anybody productive inspires me, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but you released a song. I want to say it was you, Walker. Somebody else. It might have been 2019, 18, 19.
Yeah, I was on LRK Chronicle album. Like in this time span, I've always did like little guest feature verses or whatever, but I still just get my feet wet, just kind of stay active. But nah, man, I need a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. I had a lot of it's only so much you could do in the 16 or whatever. So it's like, man, I need a little bit more.
Good. So the line, my favorite line, I want to say it was nobody noticed, but you said tell Drake I've seen a lot of.
Oh no, cry, yeah, man. It's I think I came in on do you know hurt? Do you understand pain? Ever pray for better days, but nothing ever changed. I'd have been there a time or two. Tell Drake I done seen all kinds of views. It's like I'd have been down in like some real hard situations. Like I can tell you whether it's finances or relationships or dealing with deaths or forms of depression or whatever. It's like any side of any trials, tribulations, or obstacles I can tell you about. Yeah. So that
line was definitely prolific. Like when I was listening to the album.
Yeah.
I keep sticking on that part of it about because I like the thought provoking rap. Like I'm that guy. Like I'm not the respects to the battles and the immediate punchlines. Yeah. Like I love it and it's hip hop, but when it comes to like thought provoking concept, conceptual type thoughts or whatever. When I heard that line, it just. I was like, damn, I see another side of another side of Booda. Because when I see you, and even when we online, it's upbeat, cool, relaxed or whatever, dancing in videos and shit, popping bottles and shit. But so to see that side of it, definitely for me made the album like complete, which made Make a Move great, which made Boss Bitch great and all that. Boss Bitch, man, is slim. Man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man, I think it's key to be transparent all the way around, man. I don't feel like if you don't give all of yourself to your people, it's like you're cheating them. Yeah. Why half-ass? You should go all the way or don't do it at all.
Yeah. I mean, we artists, what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a help. And before we even cut the cameras on this stuff, it was talks about like mental health or whatnot. I forgot what song was stated to use for what was song?
Nobody Noticed.
Nobody Noticed. Okay. Was that a thought? I mean, was that a thought to do like maybe go that direction to be able to? Because I feel like music is so healing, man. Like
what it was is when it came to mental health, I was always one of those people that I felt like that was an excuse to be weak. I was one of those people. And, it's like we often criticize things that we don't understand. So it didn't start affecting me till I seen very close people around me start to be affected. Because I'm like, man, they're strong as hell, man. They usually, go through whatever and take a lick and keep on ticking, whatever. But when I see them start to be affected, it's like, this shit is real.
Yeah.
So with them being affected, I'm a part of them. So shit, it's going to affect me. How the fuck can I not talk about it? Express, speak my POV on it.
Right.
So like I said, if you're not transparent, what are you doing? Yeah. So I have to, instead of you can always see the good. I got to show you the bad too. Because, when it comes to like social media, we only show people what we want to see. The glitz and the glamours. It's real life once you log off. Once you close that app, it's real life shit going on. We got to talk about that. So I just felt like, hey, I'll be the front runner for it if I got to.
That's yeah.
Man, I don't care about that. Like, bro, this is music is therapeutic for me, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever comes with it extra, that's just cherry on top. I got to get my thoughts off. And that's how I do it, and that's how I express myself in music.
But I mean, and I'm not trying to put pressure on it, but you do realize, like, I don't want to say obligation, but those same people that you saw that affected, that was affected by it, they're probably listening to your song and being like, all right, shit ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean. I want my people to understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? People, we listen to it, the jam, but at the same time, too, there's people out there that's listening to your stuff. Like, this project that you have is definitely a balance of, like, you know what I'm saying? Life. Yeah. It's definitely a balance of life.
And what surprises me, man, because it's like I release things, and of course you're expecting your peers to fuck with it. But when it's like people outside the genre, like when I performed it for the first time, we're in a, place downtown. We got a little mixed crowd, especially, all our people in the back. Then you got, your customers, your probably whites up around the bar. When they hear rap music and then they migrate to where you're at and come up and shake your hand, dude, that's gonna touch me, bro. I got some shit on my hands, bro. So that's like confirmation, bro. It's like, it transcends genres or colors or whatever.
It breaks all boundaries, man.
Absolutely, man.
It breaks all boundaries, but that's good that I congratulate you on this album for being one of those albums that people can listen to.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So talk about the production. Who's on it? Who did the production? Sounds like a different sound.
Man, it was a few, man. I touched on. Of course, home team LB, that producer guy. That's LRK. That's fam all day. He gonna be on every project. A few couple guys off Beat Stars. Please forgive me. It's slipping my mind right now, but they're definitely in the credits. So man, I appreciate all of y'all, man. I wanted to, how I practice is start attacking beats that I feel uncomfortable on. So now absolutely, bro. When it comes to practicing craft, bro, I try every single thing. So if I feel uncomfortable for it, I gotta attack it. It forced me to create different flows and different cadences. And so no matter what you throw on, I'm comfortable.
What song was you most comfortable with? I'll start.
Most comfortable?
I mean, well, not most uncomfortable with.
Probably.
Well, hold on. I'll say mine.
Okay, go ahead.
With you saying that, I would think. I don't. I would think Boss Bitch. Cause you like. You slid tremendously hard on that job.
I mean, it was a different track from me, but I actually felt good on that. Actually, it was Make a Move.
That was number 2 on my list.
Yeah. It's cause it's a banger, man. Dre came through. Oh my gosh, bro. Dre, but it's like
Dre sees so goddamn like bro, he won them silent shooters and shit.
Yeah, hey, assassin, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm so bar heavy. It's like that medium tempo, but with Make a Move, I just had to like let it come to me, not do too much, not too little, just ride, just float that bitch, and it's just like because I'm always in a rush because I always want to knock your head off with the next line.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I just had to put that bitch in cruise control, just ride it.
Okay.
So it's just catching that tempo, catching that flow, that vibe. Yeah, so that was probably the most difficult.
Cool. All right, getting to the wrapping up stage, man. What do you want people to take away from the album?
Balance. Life is all about balance. You're gonna have your good times. You're gonna have your not so good times.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your in between times.
Mm-hmm.
But embrace them all. It's a lesson to learn in every situation, every moment, every stage, and no matter what, keep on pushing.
Right. And future plans. Got any performances coming up? Maybe videos. What's the next 3-month plan?
We definitely got visuals coming out.
Of course. Shouts out to Walker.
Man,
Walker,
come on, man.
Walker had it.
That's the GOAT, bro.
That guy had that damn camera
everywhere.
He pop out of nowhere. He be behind this tree and just what's up, y'all? And next thing just start snapping.
He got down whack-a-mole with a goddamn camera and shit. Hey, what is it? Yeah, well, stay tuned. Show's gonna be popping up, but definitely more projects. I promise you, I won't take that long again. Right. Not if I can help it. I promise.
Indeed.
So definitely 1 or 2 more before the year's end.
Gotcha.
I promise.
Let them know where they can find you at.
Everywhere, man. Booda Davis, Twitter, Snapchat, IG, YouTube, SoundCloud, streaming all over the world, all major platforms. Booda Davis.
Indeed. MPN podcast, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Booda Davis. We got more for y'all coming. Go stream that album. I'm Him. Right?
Yes, sir.
I'm Him.
Absolutely.
I want to say he's him. I don't know.
It don't matter how.
No, it's I him. Correct. So yeah, thank y'all, man. We out.